Here's exactly how you're going to do keyword research for your first digital product listing on Etsy. Step 1, pick your keyword research tool. I recommend doing eRing because they allow for some free searches. You can also try Marmalade that is available as a paid subscription for a little bit higher price. Next, use these tools to validate your idea. So let's say you want to create wedding invitations. Start searching for wedding invitation related keywords in your keyword research tool of choice. What you want to find are low competition keywords, which means not a lot of people are offering that item, or there's a lot of opportunity for you to rise in the ranks in your Etsy search results. Something broad like wedding invitation is going to be very high competition because there are so many wedding invitations on Etsy. So what you want to do to find those low competition keywords is to look for more specific terms. These are called long tail keywords. An example of a long tail keyword would be something like going from wedding invitation to tropical beach watercolor wedding invitation. It's more specific, and it also means that the person who's looking for that item has really narrowed down on their search, so they're much closer to clicking that buy button. That is exactly what you want. If someone's searching for a wedding invitation, they're probably early on in their searching process and aren't quite sure what they're looking for. Once you find a few keywords that are good kind of star keywords that you want to start with, I would recommend heading back to Etsy and starting to research your competitors and seeing what other keywords they're using. Important, you are not copying them, you're just looking for more variety to get an idea of what people are searching for in your niche. So for example, one time I created this airline ticket voucher. It's basically like if you were going to give someone the gift of a flight, and I originally called it a ticket, but when I did my customer research on Etsy, or my competitor research on Etsy, I found that they were using words like voucher, coupon, and all these other things that I hadn't considered. So I was able to bring those terms into my keyword research search. Once you've done that, start establishing your list of keywords that you want to use to create your product title. You're going to use these keywords and put them in your product title and make sure everything is clear, readable, and makes sense to a human reading it. And then any keywords that you don't use from your list that you want to keep in your product listing, I would put those in your Etsy tags. Since I was talking about long tail keywords, they're probably going to be longer than a short keyword. So if you do use those in your tags, it's perfectly fine to split them up in the tags as long as you keep the word order the same. So for example, for beach wedding invitation template, you could break it into beach wedding as one tag and then invitation template as another tag. So basically, the order of operations is start broad with your keyword research and then narrow in on those low competition keywords, and then look for words that are going to add more variety and cast a wider net to catch whatever people are searching for on Etsy as they shop. Follow along for more tips to create and sell stunning Canva templates.